guys, so different set of ears for the vlog today. So today I am taking Ace down to this sand school. So this is her first long hack out since we had a couple of scares on the road. It's her first long hack by herself. We've done this route with other horses and she's been absolutely fine. She's been super confident with traffic. So I'm hoping that she's now going to be super confident on her own. She's being very forward, as you can see. We are very much marching our way along, happy as Larry, which is really, really nice. It's lovely to feel her like this. But we're going to go down. We won't be there very long because she's only a 4-year-old, so I don't want her doing loads. We're going to do some pole work. Might pop it up into a little jump. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, super excited to finally feel like I can trust her enough again and she can trust me enough to get out and about and play on the roads again, because it was a little bit hit and miss for a while as to whether we were going to be able to do it this winter on our own. But super pleased that I can now feel like I can trust her, be super happy just hacking her down to this school so we can actually start doing a little bit of schooling, build up a little bit of muscle for her before she has her winter break in, going to depend a little bit on the weather. It's normally January, but it is going to depend a little bit on the weather. But yeah, good girlie. Oh, last time we came around here she had a little bit of a spook at this road sign, so let's see how she does. Good girl. That's okay, you can have a look. Good girl. Well done, baby. It's all right. It's obviously a temporary sign and she's not seen it, so. Good girl. Oh, well done, baby. Walk on. Brilliant. Good girlie. Brilliant. So I will be back in touch with you guys when we are at the school and doing some work. See you in a bit. So here we are. I've set up 5 canter poles, which will eventually be 2 canter poles, a jump, followed by 2 canter poles. I realised after this session this is actually the first time she's seen canter poles after a jump, which we'll see the results of that later, but never mind. She figured it out. But so we just came down and walked so she could see what she was doing and then pop her down and trot. Like I say, this is a 4-year-old, so she's really, really green. I don't really care about her head or anything. I just want her to be, you know, nice and relaxed. So we're trotting down. She is tending to jump that middle one. There are kind of 2 poles together there. We're waiting to be the jumps, so that's kind of why. And she does tend to jump poles anyway. But I wasn't overly worried about what the result was. So we trotted over them in both reins before we came down in canter. So this is really good for her to work out what she's doing with her feet and for me to check my stridings. I want her to figure it out. I'm not really adjusting her. I mean, she's not massively adjustable anyway because she's 4. So this is her responsibility to work out what she does with her feet. She is tending to change her canter lead, so I'm making sure that I change her canter lead back to the lead I want after the poles. And this is the reality of training young horses, is that it's not always pretty. There's always a lot of mistakes. So now we set it up to a tiny little cross pole in the middle, and this is where you can really see she hasn't worked out what poles after a jump is. She came in, she saw the poles afterwards and went, what on earth are you asking of me? So I kept it really small, so it was small enough for her to figure out actually what I wanted from her. So then she also had a little biscuit. She's getting treats after everything, so she is semi-clicker trained. So I just want to reinforce the behaviour I want from her. So here you can see she's still a little bit lucky, but so much better. I don't want to canter her through the line until I'm 100% sure that she is confident with what is being asked of her. And this 3rd time here, she is so much better. So I love working with this pony because she does pick things up really quickly. She does get things in her head really, really quickly. So now we're coming down in canter, and I was a little bit worried about what she might do, but she was super confident through it, super happy, and really starting to be clever with her feet. So that's all I wanted. So I just consolidated that again on this rein before I think I then swapped onto the other rein and did it on the other rein. So like I say, this is a really young, really green pony, really green 4-year-old. So again, I'm trotting her on this rein just so she can try and figure it out, see if she had a bit of a funny look on this rein, but she didn't. She'd learnt from her previous rein and was like, yeah, I got this, mum. So we went straight up into the canter and popped through the little grid absolutely fine, happy as Larry. So yeah, super pleased. I then got into a slightly closer camera angle, put the jump up a bit, and again, she had a little bit of a wobble coming in the first time, but again, became super confident really quickly. I didn't even bother trotting on the other rein this time, I just came straight through in canter. There, that was just a mess stride to the first pole, but she sorted herself out and got herself out of it. Put it up to the biggest upright she'd ever done. I cannot ride this pony to save my life. Especially the first time, there's just a little bit of a lack of trust going on there from me. That's entirely my fault. So there the poles has got a little bit close, but as you can see, she's really starting to figure out her stride, figure out what I'm asking. So just at the end here, I've put it up into a little spread for her to try and again figure out her feet a little bit. And this is the biggest she's ever jumped with a rider on, and as you can see, by the end, she was super confident through it. I almost look like I can ride her. So we are now just hacking back from our time in the school. Just took a little quick ride for her, because like I say, she's obviously only a baby, so don't want to do loads, but really pleased with her. She had to really work hard to figure out what I was asking of her, especially early on when I was asking her to do 2 canter poles, jump, 2 canter poles. That was a lot for a little brain to handle, because I realised, as I might have said earlier on, that I have never asked her to go over poles after a jump, because when I build up my grids I tend to build them from the back forwards, so she'd never actually done poles after a jump. She'd only ever done them before a jump, and that just blew her little brain a little bit the first time when she realised she was jumping and then had poles after it. So yeah, really pleased actually with how well she coped in the end. She ended up jumping about a 70 jump, so yeah, super pleased with her. I'm just going to take her back home now. So I'll see you guys another time. Bye now.